how you can fight back and protect your money.
The I-Team is finding that the dark web dangers are real. One cybersecurity expert showed the I-Team how he was able to obtain personal information of 4 billion people on the dark web. Your account passwords, PINs, and identity all at risk.
All your data is for sale on the dark web, not just your email address and your password.
But this is just one example.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
The CEO of Phosphorus Cybersecurity, Chris Rowland, finds security gaps and vulnerabilities for his clients. He showed the I-Team this hard drive and info on it, which he says contains billions of usernames and passwords from the dark web.
I heard about a big password breach.
And you got 4 billion passwords.
4 billion usernames and passwords.
Wow. And one of them is our producer.
Yes.
He found our producer's password by entering her email. Rowland says he didn't buy the information and he would never sell it.
Your identity is a commodity. It's worth something, and it's bought and sold and traded.
You may never know if your information was obtained on the dark web, but identity theft victim Dovey Villalobos believes hers could have been.
I'm walking around with embarrassment, with shame inside.
Villalobos is disputing $10,000 in what she says are fraudulent transactions which occurred over several months with her Chase bank account. She says she's also had to close lines of credit with other companies opened up in her name.
They have my first name, my last name. They have my address.
She believes it all started with thieves skimming her debit card number at a gas station pump.
The number one rule to me is try never to use your cash card if you don't have to. That's direct access to the money in the bank.
Oak Park police say because of multiple online transactions across the country, thieves could have also obtained more information like passwords or a debit card PIN from the dark web.
You could have your card in your wallet and never even know that the PIN or the swipe has been compromised and they're already out there using it. You know, the technology is just advanced that far.
Security experts say hackers first target less secure accounts you may have with stores, streaming services, gyms, or apps used to invite people to events instead of banks. After they get passwords or PINs from other platforms like those, they can match them up to your banking accounts.
Your data has been stolen.
Rowland showed me how I can easily be at risk from data breaches on other accounts not related to my bank.
Your data was stolen 9 times.
To stop hackers from matching up accounts, you should use different strong passwords and PINs and keep an eye out on your banking transactions
to make sure that there's no fraudulent activity. All it takes is one to get compromised, and it could snowball into something much larger.
Chase Bank says it has been in contact with Villalobos about her claims. It says some were approved, others were not based on account activity, and that in addition to her fraud disputes, she can also file what's called an identity theft claim, which may also help.
Why would they do this to me? You know, I'm a social worker. I help kids, I help adults, you know, for them to have a better life. And in return, they do this to me.
A recent FBI report shows that $414 million was lost to identity theft and data breaches in 2020. Always use two-factor authentication on banking accounts. Consider getting a password manager app and beefing up your passwords. For example, use a sentence, then add characters and numbers. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, we certainly could feel her personal pain, too, in addition to the financial frustration.
Yes.
Wow.
Eye-opening.
All right, Cheryl, let's get back to this weather forecast. We've been through quite a bit this week, but maybe
Yes.
we're going to get a little break now.